Most people let the day happen to them. Notifications decide the tempo. Meetings decide the structure. Urgency decides the priorities. And by evening, they feel busy, but displaced. High performers operate differently, not because they wake up earlier, not because they possess extraordinary stamina, but because they design the day before the day designs them. There is an invisible architecture behind consistent output. It rarely looks dramatic. It looks deliberate. The average day is reactive. Requests enter. Tasks shift. Plans bend. The structure is porous, and whatever enters first gains control. High performers reduce that permeability. They treat time as territory. Certain hours are claimed in advance. Certain tasks are assigned specific windows. Certain decisions are made before emotion interferes. This is not rigidity. It is insulation. Design begins with constraint. Instead of asking, "What will I get done today?" they ask, "What deserves protection today?" That shift changes the entire framework. Most calendars are filled with obligations. High performers fill them with intentions, not vague ambitions, specific, outcome-oriented blocks. They do not scatter important work across fragmented gaps. They cluster depth. Long, uninterrupted periods reserved for meaningful progress. Because they understand something subtle. Focus requires continuity. Continuity requires boundaries. Without boundaries, the day fragments. And fragmentation dissolves momentum. There is also a psychological element. When a task is assigned a defined space, resistance decreases. The decision has already been made. Energy is preserved for execution, not negotiation. Design eliminates daily debates. Should I work on this now? Is this the right time? Do I feel ready? Those questions consume more capacity than the work itself. High performers reduce optionality, not because they lack flexibility, because too much flexibility invites drift. They also account for energy patterns. Instead of spreading demanding tasks evenly, they align depth with peak cognitive hours. Administrative work fills the margins. Creative work fills the center. This alignment prevents misallocation. Many people schedule important tasks at the end of exhausted days, then conclude they lack discipline. But it is not discipline, it is design. Another hidden layer is margin. Most days are packed to capacity. No space for spillover. No space for complexity. No space for unpredictability. High performers design buffer. They expect tasks to expand. They expect interruptions to arise. And because they expect it, they absorb it without collapse. Margin is not wasted time. It is strategic elasticity. There is also intentional sequencing. They begin with what moves the needle, not what feels easy. The first block of the day shapes the trajectory. Win early, and momentum builds. Delay the meaningful work, and reactive tasks dominate. Design is less about filling time, more about protecting leverage, and leverage lives in depth. One uninterrupted hour on the right problem often outweighs several scattered hours elsewhere. High performers identify that problem early, then defend the space required to address it. They also design endings, clear stopping points, defined shutdown rituals. Without closure, mental residue lingers. With closure, recovery begins. Recovery fuels the next day's clarity. Design extends beyond the calendar. It includes environment, phone placement, notification settings, physical workspace. Small adjustments reduce friction. Reduced friction increases probability. Probability shapes outcomes. Most people try to control effort. High performers control structure, because structure outlasts emotion. If the day is not designed intentionally, it will be designed externally, by inboxes, by demands, by the loudest signal. Ask yourself something direct. Who currently designs your day? Is it you, or the accumulation of incoming requests? Where does your deepest work live? In protected blocks or in leftover space? Observe your patterns. Notice when your attention is strongest. Notice when it is scattered. Notice how often meaningful work is postponed by visible activity. Then consider redesigning, even slightly. Protect one block tomorrow. Assign one high-leverage task to it. Remove optional interruptions. Then observe the difference. Because the advantage of high performers is rarely intensity. It is intentional architecture. They do not chase productive days. They construct them. Reflect on how your current structure shapes your outcomes. Then experiment with redesign. And share what changes when your day becomes a system, rather than a sequence of reaction.